Hey everybody, it's Tiffany from Coulter's Workshop. So I just filmed this entire thing on my actual camera and I think it stopped recording like halfway through it and now the battery's dead and I'm just really irritated with it. So I'm gonna film it on my phone because I feel like, I don't want to say that I don't care what the quality is like, but it's not a sewing tutorial and it's just me talking about some Avon products. So I feel like you won't mind if it's filmed on my phone and maybe no one will even watch this. So anyway, I have an Avon haul for you today. I haven't ordered Avon in ages and ages, but one of my friends is selling Avon now and I just recently got into it again. I've done 3 or 4 different orders from her now, I think. So I've just sort of waited to do this because I wanted to give an honest opinion of what I thought of the products, because that's what I would like to watch if I was watching somebody's Avon video. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So I'll start with hair. So the first thing is this brush. This is sort of like a knockoff Tangle Teaser, which are pretty pricey. Also, I'm Canadian, in case anyone didn't know, so I'm going to be talking about the prices of things, but I realize that's kind of a little bit irrelevant information because Avon is available in so many different countries and I'm sure the prices vary from country to country, and also the campaigns come out bi-weekly, so they're constantly having different promotions and sales and things like that. So if I tell you that something's $5 in the next campaign, maybe it'll be 3, maybe it'll be 7, I don't know. But anyway, I'm just gonna tell you what I paid for them so that you get a rough idea. So I paid, I'm pretty sure this was $4.99. I'm really happy with this so far. You can use it on wet or dry hair. My hair is really thick, really long. It gets tangled really easily and I really hate brushing my hair because it hurts. I know I sound like a child when I say that, but this has been great so far, and I like that it's relatively small, so it's not massive to like put in your gym bag or anything like that. Sticking with hair, this is the greatest shampoo and conditioner. Well, the conditioner's in my shower, but this is the shampoo. These are the greatest I've ever tried, and this is the Avon Advanced Techniques 360 Nourish Shampoo with Moroccan Argan Oil. It's 11.8 fluid ounces. It looks like this. This range, like the Advanced Techniques range, has different ones. I forget what the other ones are, but I know there's like a pink bottle. This one's like the turquoise color, so just remember that. This is amazing. Amazing. I will never buy another shampoo and conditioner, except for like my purple shampoo that I have to have for the blonde and stuff. But this is amazing. This is the best shampoo and conditioner, like average drugstore shampoo and conditioner that I have ever tried. And I have literally tried every one at the drugstore, like Garnier, whatever, all of them. Also, I think the regular price of this is $8, and at the time I bought both for $8, so I got them essentially for half price. Amazing, just awesome. It smells great. The conditioner is lovely. I put the shampoo, just focus the shampoo on the roots, and I do conditioner on my ends, and my hair feels really good. Like the next day, I shower at night, so the next day my hair feels really nice, really silky and stuff, and I find that I don't have to do as much like aftercare treatment for my ends because the conditioner is actually helping it stay really healthy, which is awesome. So I have a lot of makeup stuff, so I'll just do this first before we get into that. This is the Avon Senses Lavender Garden Bubble Bath. This is amazing. I take my baths very seriously. For those of you who know me personally, it's like a ritual. I have to like, pencil that in because I'm not just going to waste my time and waste my nice products having a bath and then only be in it for like 30 minutes. I'm like the type of person that sits in my bath for like 2 hours because I'm reading a book or watching a show or something like that. But this stuff is really nice. They have it in loads of different scents. I haven't tried any of the other ones yet because I still have quite a lot left of this, and I really want to try to use up a lot of my other bath products because I'm obsessed with baths, so I collect lots of bath bombs and oils and salts and all those kinds of things. But anyway, I've used quite a lot of it, so you can take my word for it that it's lovely. I like to use this at nighttime, and the lavender helps me feel calm. The reason why I went for the lavender one initially was because you just can't really go wrong. Like with some of the other scents, like if you don't really recognize the combination, you might not know for sure what it smells like, especially if you're ordering from a book. So lavender is just kind of always my go-to, so that's the one that I tried out first. But now that I know that I really like the formula of it, and I think it's a nice quality bubble bath for the price, I think it was like $5.99 on sale, for that size of a bottle is a really good deal. So now I'll probably venture out and try some other ones. Okay, so everything else that I have to show you is makeup. So the first foundation that I have to show you, and I'm pretty sure everything is from the range called Avon True Color. This is the Ideal Nude Liquid Foundation, and it has SPF 20, which is really good because we're just slowly getting into like the end of spring and summer in Canada. And the shade that I got it in is light nude. I also got it in another shade. I can't remember what it was, but it was because in the swatches in the book, I was kind of deciding between two shades, and I thought that I honestly might have needed both of them to mix together. This one's been okay so far, but the packaging looks like this. It's quite liquidy. Like if you shake it, you can hear it move around, just kind of like how you would with, hi, Amy's napping next to me. Like if you were shaking a bottle of sunscreen, it's kind of like that consistency, which I guess it has a really high SPF, so I guess that makes sense that it's similar in consistency. I don't know. Anyway, the foundation that I normally wear that I love on my skin is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation, and it comes in a packaging very similar to this actually. It's like a squeezy tube and you can twist off the top and just squeeze it out. And I've been using that foundation for like 6 years or more, at least, like whenever it came out. I remember I tried it right away when it came out, and I've been using it ever since because I love it. And I also have tried the concealer and the powder and stuff from that line as well. So that's always just been the foundation that I repurchase because I know that it works, and I know it doesn't break my skin out, and it works for my skin type. For my skin type, I would say that it's normal, but sometimes I do get like an oily T-zone. It just kind of depends on the weather and stuff like that. But that foundation works really well at maintaining my oil, I guess, if I have any. This makes me feel oily. Like, this is lovely, very, very, very light coverage, which I do not mind because I don't really have a lot of blemishes to cover up. It's just more like, I like the look of being done up, so I always wear foundation, even though I don't need to wear foundation, but I just like to have it on. So this fades quickly. Like, it's really nice, and it's a pretty nice light coverage. Oh, there she is. Hello. If you aren't going somewhere for like a long period of time, like maybe you just want to throw this on to like go do a couple of errands and stuff, you can literally put it on with your fingers like a BB cream. At least I've done that a couple times. Maybe that's gross for people. But anyway, I didn't love it, but I'm going to keep using it because of the SPF and going into the warmer months and stuff. I think that's important for my skin. The other foundation that I got that I like better than the previous one is the Avon True Color Flawless Liquid Foundation, and I got this in the shade Porcelain, and it looks like this. Also, I think these were both about the same price, like $10-ish, but can we talk about the packaging of this? It's lovely. It's glass. It has a pump. And I mean, for those of you who live in Canada who buy your makeup at Shoppers, I'm pretty sure foundations in glass bottles that come with pumps are like $16.99 now. And I mean, sorry, but you can get like a really nice foundation at Sephora for like $25. So like, you know, they're hiking up there, and I'm not a fan, but that's why I guess I stick with the CoverGirl one that has the plasticky packaging and the tube. And I feel like that's why it has remained at a reasonable price, because they're not spending a lot of money on the packaging. But I was really impressed with this packaging. Avon, this is amazing. And I think, like I was saying the first time that I recorded this video, that I feel like a lot of people might have like a negative perception about Avon because it's like an old lady thing, or it's just really old fashioned, or like whatever your preconceived like idea is. I think you need to check into it because it has changed a lot. And I think even the fashion stuff, like they have a lot of clothing and shoes and handbags and that kind of stuff. They're very like up to trend and like with what's in right now and stuff like that. Like, and I think even like the packaging of the makeup, like I think that speaks volumes, right? And even like, okay, like the knockoff Tangle teaser and stuff like that. I think they're doing a good job at staying modern. So anyway, this foundation is lovely. I love having the pump. It's slightly more coverage than this one. This only has 15 SPF, so I don't know. Someone help me. Maybe like the higher SPF, like the thinner the foundation is. I'm not sure, because I'm pretty sure all of the foundations I've ever bought before have not had any SPF in it. So I feel like it's important to at least have something. So I like this so far. I wouldn't wear it without a setting powder, but that's just me. Speaking of setting powders, this is the Avon True Color Flawless Loose Powder, and I got it in the color light. I would say that if you're as fair as me, I can't remember if there's a lighter shade than this, but get the lighter shade. Don't get light, because they kind of lied. I mean, it works because my foundation, I feel like this one at least is a tiny bit too light for my face because I got it in porcelain, so maybe I should have got like one shade darker. But so because my foundation is a little bit too light for me, this is a little bit too dark for me, and sort of blended together, it comes out an okay shade, or at least I think it does. Like, I think my face matches my neck okay. But anyway, the packaging of this is really nice. It just has the little like sifter or whatever that's called in the top. And it's not really that messy. Like, I've never had a loose powder before. I usually stick to pressed powders, but it wasn't very messy, which I like. And I really like this. Like, I think they had it in a translucent shade, so I would be interested in trying that because that wouldn't add any color to your face. And I honestly feel like if you wanted something quick to throw on your skin, you could brush this on without using it as a setting powder. Like, I've been using it as a setting powder, but I think you could just use this as a foundation and you would be fine, especially if you don't need a ton of coverage. So I also have two concealers to talk about. And the first concealer, hi babes. Hello, you want to say hi to the video? Aww, you're a good girl. Okay, she's just going to be here. So this is called Avon True Color Ideal Nude Cream Concealer. I'm really happy with the packaging. I got this in the shade Fair, and it has a doe foot applicator, just like most concealers do. And I feel like I have a unique situation about concealers. I mostly just use it under my eyes. I have the worst dark circles, like bag eyes, puffy eyes, just the worst under eyes ever. And I have a really hard time finding a concealer or a foundation or like a combination of the two that will help it. And I have tried like every single one. Okay, not like every single one. I know, okay, I have tried every single one at the drugstore. I am almost sure of it. And the problem with that is that most drugstores and stuff, like, well, if you get it at like Walmart and stuff, you can't return it after you've tried it. So like, I watch a lot of videos and then I go and try it and that doesn't work. But I've also tried a ton of them from Sephora as well, and I've gone in and just asked the staff, like, what is the best concealer that you think would be good for my under eyes that like won't crease and stuff like that. And I've spent a lot of money trying to find a good concealer, and I have been unsuccessful. So the one that I'm using right now, like prior to buying the Avon stuff, with the CoverGirl foundation, I've been using the Maybelline, I think it's called Maybelline True Match or True Color. I don't remember. It's in a clear tube with a black lid, and it's plasticky. And I've been using that for a while, and it's been doing okay. I haven't been in love with it, but it's been the best one. And by the best one, I mean it doesn't get cakey, it doesn't crease, and it doesn't fade halfway through the day. So even though the coverage hasn't been great, like the formula has been good with my skin. But this, I like you. I'm gonna buy you again. I'm really happy with this. So it doesn't crease, it doesn't fade. I feel like the coverage is really, really good. I can't say how it goes on top of blemishes or anything like that because I have pretty like clear skin, so I don't usually like get a lot of breakouts and stuff. So I haven't actually tried testing that, but I'm sure it would be really great. And again, I think that was like $5.99. And then the other concealer is also from the Avon True Color range, and it's called the Flawless Concealer Stick. And I got this also in the shade Fair. And like, I'm really open to trying any type of concealer for like coverage on my under eyes. So I thought that I would try the stick foundation and the stick concealer and the liquidy concealer. And the stick one is okay. I don't love it. I probably wouldn't repurchase it for my under eyes. I feel like if you were using this as a blemish concealer, I feel like this would probably be awesome, but because I don't have any blemishes to try it on, I don't know that. So I'm not going to promise you, but I feel like it would do a good job. The reason I don't like it for my under eyes is simply because it's too thick. And normally that's my problem. I need a high coverage, thick concealer to cover the darkness, but I don't want it so thick that it's creasing because I do have laugh lines, which relates to my next product. But it settles into it. And if I leave it not super thinned out, like not super blended, the coverage is great, but then it cakes up and it kind of like flakes away and it hides in my lines. But if I do a good job at blending it out so that it doesn't do that, you actually thin out the coverage so then you can see the purpleness of my bags through. That was a really long explanation that nobody cares about for this concealer. But anyway, for $5.99, this is comparable to some of the ones at the drugstore that are around $10. So I feel like that's a pretty good deal, especially if you know someone that's selling Avon. I would rather support, I know it's like a tiered system kind of thing, but I would still rather support my friend who's selling it than to be handing my money over to places like Walmart and stuff that don't need help making sales. I hope that doesn't sound bad. Anyway, moving on. So the last thing that I have to talk about is skincare related, and I really not lately, I guess like, I don't know, like the last like 5 years or so, I really started taking my skin like seriously. I'm 26, so you know, young, but also getting there. And I thought that I would give this a go because this was on offer. So I think it was regular $24.99, and then in the campaign that I ordered it in about 2 months ago or so, I could try this for $10, and then I could try this for $10 as long as I made a purchase from like certain pages within the campaign booklet. So I had already like written stuff down that I wanted to order from those pages. So I was like, why not? I'll try it. And so you get 1.7 fluid ounces, which I think is a good amount because, especially for me, because I'm only using this on my eyes, this is going to last me quite a while because I'm only using a little bit at a time. But it looks like this. So it's sort of like a skin toned cream, but it's not pigmented or anything. And it smells, it doesn't have a scent, but it's not strong and it's not like floral or anything. I don't really know how to describe it. It just kind of smells like cream. How about that? So yeah, so this is, I don't know if I even said, oh my gosh, a new clinical advanced wrinkle corrector. I honestly think this is working, and I know some people might be like, oh, you're crazy, none of that stuff works. I swear it's working. I don't care if it's placebo effect or if it's actually the product, but I've just been dabbing it on like the outer parts here, and then I put some like underneath like my eye too, because I've been getting like, see if I go like this, you can see like all those little wrinkles like build up. So I think they're called laugh lines. But anyway, I dab this on. I swear it's been helping. I only put it on it once a day, so just at nighttime, after I've done all of my like normal skincare stuff, and I feel like it's been working really well. So if you have like a small amount of like fine lines and you just want like a little something to throw on at night, I feel like this is good. I don't know that this would be amazing if you had like a lot of like fine lines that you wanted to deal with, but I think they have stronger ones. Like I think in the Avon range there's like quite a lot of different ones, so I'm interested in trying them out. Actually, wait, I got a sample thing. Oh yeah, I want to try this. Okay, this is the sample that I have, and it's from the new line, and it's the eye gel cream. It says visibly depuff tired looking eyes, which is exactly what I have. What else does it tell me? Eye gel cream with Vitatone complex. Eyes look instantly refreshed and you look bright-eyed and well-rested. Everybody can need that. Formula with Vitatone complex helps fight the signs of fatigue in the eye area for skin that looks more energized. Instantly, the eye area looks renewed and more vibrant. Overnight, it helps reduce the look of under-eye puffiness, and after 2 weeks, 97% of women showed improved radiance around their eyes. Okay, I don't believe all of like, you know, those types of things, but I'm gonna try this because I'm using this under my eye, and I think this is supposed to be like for your face, and this one is actually for eyes, so I will see which one I like better based on the sample. I know I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Okay, I'm gonna go cuddle her now. Do you want to say goodbye? You want to say goodbye? Okay, everybody, thanks for watching the video. I'm gonna have some sewing videos up for you real soon. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for upcoming videos, you can send me an email at quilters.workshop@gmail.com, and don't forget to check out all my social media links that are always listed down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.